found faith at the Peters Creek Christian Center. Sam Dix has more on the story. Sam?
Thanks, Bob and Christina. Phil Cross entered the doors of Peters Creek Christian Center with a lot of doubt about the church. He sat in the back and really rarely talked to anyone around him, but that was one day only 7 years ago. He raised his hands in worship, and from that night on, he was truly transformed. Phil Cross began to devote his life to helping others and doing as much as he could for the people around him, rather than himself. He was willing to give his life for what he was truly passionate about, and that was missionary work. Zach Randolph, longtime friend and spiritual pastor, said being around Phil was exciting because he had more passion than anyone he had ever met.
To be around Phil was to be around a person who was excited about life. He was excited about where he was going. I did a street ministry for a couple of years in Anchorage, and he loved to go down there and just sit with people, homeless people, and talk and feed them and share. And I mean, so opposite of who he used to be. So I would say Phil was the kind of guy who just exuded love and exuded, a passion for life. And so, yeah, that's Phil.
Phil also had a lifelong goal to go to Kazakhstan as a missionary and spend the rest of his life there. Bob and Christina?
Well, Sam, was there any mention of how the people of the church reacted to this loss?
Well, overall, that loss was felt by the church was pretty tremendous. Everybody at the church knew Phil, and many people personally and the church as well supported Phil financially as a missionary. He was a huge part of this church.
All right, thanks. That's Sam Dix reporting from Anchorage tonight.
And today, Governor Palin released her 2009 budget proposal, and she did so 5 days before its deadline. She believes this will help lawmakers have an accelerated schedule